Kylie Jenner's brand Kai is getting people talking again, and honestly, the confusion is still real. She recently gave the whole brand a major rebrand, but instead of everyone being impressed, a lot of people are asking questions. The biggest issue? Fans are calling her out for quietly pulling back on the inclusive sizing that made the brand stand out in the first place. And it's not just her Sprinter alcohol brand getting a fresh look, her clothing line Kai is also going through a full makeover. Vogue even dropped an article this week about it, with Kylie saying, "My style is evolving." Sounds polished, sure, but online, people are side-eyeing the whole thing hard. Kai first launched back in late 2023, and at the time, it worked through collabs and limited drops every few months. Kylie teamed up with different designers and brands, and between those bigger launches, she would release basic staple pieces through Kai. It had that exclusive vibe people chase after. But according to Vogue, sometime last year, Kylie started thinking deeper about what Kai was really supposed to be. She was trying to picture what a real Kai store would look like, and she couldn't lock in the vision. That's when she realized the brand needed more focus and a stronger identity. She explained it by saying, "The starting point was, what is Kai in a physical place? And there was nothing that came to the top of my head." That moment made her step back and really question everything. If you can't picture your own brand in real life, that's a big sign something needs to change. So Kylie and her new creative team spent the last year rebuilding the whole design language from scratch. She said, "So we started to think, what are we? What are our colors?" And we started from there. The goal now is to make Kai feel more permanent, more solid, and less like a quick trend that comes and goes. She also said, "I love all our collaborations. I love having the opportunity to work with some of my favorite designers. But I want Kai to feel permanent versus trend-based. I want to really define who we are." Sounds nice, but fans were paying attention to something else completely. People noticed that while Kai was changing its image, the brand also seemed to quietly step away from being as size-inclusive as before, and they weren't exactly announcing it. That made people suspicious fast, because many shoppers supported the brand for that very reason. One creator even shared that she had been on Kai's PR list for a long time and regularly received new drops. But when this latest launch happened, she said something felt different, and not in a good way. That's when people really started putting the pieces together.
I'm a little scared to make this video, but I feel like it's important to call brands out when they're doing things that they shouldn't be doing. So you guys know Kylie Jenner has the brand Kai, and it's a clothing brand. And they have, since they launched, they had plus sizes. So they went up to a 4X in their clothing. So I've been on their PR list. They've sent me multiple drops, and I always say yes, knowing that they're going to carry my size of clothing. So they've emailed like 3 times now in the last month asking for my size. I gave them my updated sizing. I'm a 3X. I'm assuming they're going to have my size for whatever drop they're sending. So a package comes in the mail yesterday, and I think I was rebranding because their website was down. It was you couldn't shop on it. But I get the package, and inside it's these capri sweatpants and a zip-up hoodie. And I'm like, wait, this is so cute. Then I check the sizing, and it says extra large. I'm like, that's so weird. Why would they send me an extra large if they know that I'm a 3X, right? But I know that this is not a mistake. I'm like, wait, I bet they're not making their new drops and plus sizes. And they just sent me whatever the biggest size was of whatever the PR package was they're sending to everybody. And they're just you're the XL, it's the biggest size that we're having. But I was I'm just gonna wait till they drop the product to see, because maybe it was a mistake. Maybe they sent me the wrong size. So the product goes live on the site today, and literally right after they dropped, the sweat set says that it goes to a 4X, which is their typical, or used to be their typical sizing, but it's sold out in sizes 1X to 4X. So I'm like, oh, you guys never stocked the 1X to 4X, but you're making people think that you have plus sizes, and now they sold out. And I understand, trust me, as a big girl shopping, we know not every brand is inclusive, okay? We get that. Of course, that sucks for us. But the one thing the Kardashians have done has been make inclusive clothing brands, okay? So this just it's freaking double whammy. Okay, well, now you're not making the clothes in plus sizes. I would be fine with that if you were just honest with people. Maybe you're having budget cuts. Maybe your plus sizes didn't sell well, whatever the reason was. But to lie, I hate when brands do this.
Kylie's site is getting side-eye for a reason. A few tops still come in 4X, but that looks like the only thing left in that size. The jeans, sweatpants, jackets, none of that is available in 4X anymore. It says sold out. But a lot of people aren't buying that story. They're saying the 2X, 3X, and 4X sizes may not have really been stocked like that in the first place. She's also still proudly showing off that the latest drop sold out, but fans are calling it misleading. If the extended sizes were barely there to begin with, can that really count as selling out? People are noticing and they're not staying quiet about it. Another thing getting attention is how Kylie barely seems to wear the clothes she's selling unless launch time is coming up. During Coachella weekend, she was wearing a new belt from the line, and one creator pointed out that she looked low-key annoyed by it. The belt was too long, didn't sit right with her pants, kept flipping up, and honestly looked uncomfortable. People are asking, if Kylie doesn't seem into it, why would anyone else rush to buy it?
Okay, I feel like I'm being such a hater for this new Kylie Jenner collection. And like that, I hate that because I like her. I like rave about her all the time, okay? But this Kai collection is crazy to me because she wore it to Coachella this weekend. She dripped herself out, her friends, whatever. Great idea. Like, she's her own best marketer. The body is tea. She's gorgeous. Everyone wants to be her. Like, we all copy her in some way. Like, the belt, she has to like hold the belt down in this video she posted. And I'm like 99.999% sure that these belts are part of this drop. And then she lets her hand go and the belt goes like flying forward in like this stiff, awkward position. And it's like awkward. And it's like all it really needs is like another strip of leather to hold down that excess fabric if you have it. And like, if it looks odd on Kylie Jenner, it's going to like, you know, probably look odd on normal people and not fit right. And I have belts that do this and it is so irritating. And all you want is just an extra piece of leather, but like there's not much you can do about it unless you have belt loops on your pants or whatever. And in this video, she's like constantly holding.
But somehow, some way, after charging $300 for one belt, it's still sold out. Yes, $300 for a belt. People online were staring at that price like, wait, for this? Because it really had everyone confused. A belt for that much money feels wild to a lot of people. And honestly, nobody really knows how many were even available in the first place. They could have only dropped 10 belts and called it sold out, or maybe it was 50, maybe 100. We really don't know. So while sold out sounds impressive, people are questioning how big that success actually was. Still, Kylie is clearly trying to show she stands behind the brand. She even posted on her Instagram story this week saying, "In one of my favorite cities wearing my favorite at Kylie denim, and it's available." She wanted fans to see her wearing the pieces and pushing the new drop hard, but then people noticed something interesting when she showed up at a basketball game this week with Timothée Chalamet. Everyone started zooming in on her outfit because the jeans she was wearing didn't actually appear to be from Kai at all. They looked super similar to the jeans she's currently selling through Kai's big rebrand. So at first glance, people assumed they were hers. But Vogue pointed out that Kylie was actually wearing white Isabel Marant jeans from the spring 2013 collection, not Kai. That instantly got people talking because Kai is currently selling a very similar pair of jeans that have that same vibe, except the cut is a little different and the bottoms don't go all the way down. And the price? She's charging $330 for them. A lot of people were asking the same question: who is really buying jeans for that much money? Especially when most shoppers are already being careful with spending. And unlike that mystery belt, these jeans are still sitting in stock in almost every size. The only missing sizes are the ones people suspect may not have even been offered to begin with. Because sometimes when a site says sold out, fans wonder if those sizes were ever actually available at all. That just added even more side-eye to the whole launch. Some people even had a theory that maybe Kylie wore the designer jeans on purpose. The idea was that people would search Kylie Jenner jeans, land on the Kai website, see her version, notice they're cheaper than the luxury pair she wore, and buy those instead. But still, if you're trying to push your own fashion brand, why not wear your actual Kai jeans to one of the most photographed outings of the week? That's the part people really couldn't stop talking about. People want to buy what Kylie Jenner is wearing. It's really that simple. The audience she should be targeting is the same audience watching her every move, checking every outfit, and searching for every piece she steps out in. So if that's the case, why wouldn't she wear her own jeans? That's the part people can't stop questioning. If you're selling denim and trying to push this huge Kai rebrand, why show up in someone else's jeans instead? It makes people wonder, does she not actually like her own products? Does she think those designer jeans look better than the ones she's selling to everyone else? Because if Kylie doesn't even want to wear them, why would that make anyone else want to? That's where trust starts to break a little. People notice those details, and when they do, it changes how they see the whole brand. And honestly, this is exactly why so many people say Skims is the more successful Kardashian brand. Kim Kardashian is always wearing Skims, literally all the time. That's how she built it, and that's how she keeps it strong. She wears it herself, her sisters wear it, everyone around her wears it, and that sends a message. It makes shoppers feel like if she genuinely chooses to wear it in real life, then it must actually be good. That kind of consistency matters. It feels real, not forced. And that's something people think Kai is struggling with right now. And it's not just the jeans raising eyebrows, it's the prices too. Beyond the denim and that insanely expensive $300 belt, she's also selling basic t-shirts, sweats, and more. And almost everything feels overpriced to people watching this unfold. For example, the jeans that sold out and are now on pre-order, the Mulholland studded carpenter pant, are priced at $490. Almost $500 for one pair of jeans. People saw that and were like, what are we even talking about here? The prices are seriously shocking people. It feels like every item comes with luxury pricing, but not everyone is convinced the brand is giving luxury value. That disconnect is exactly why so many fans are side-eyeing this whole rebrand. And honestly, this Kai rebrand also feels like it came out of nowhere. Kylie was already in the middle of reworking Sprinter and shifting things toward her new K2O drink company. And now suddenly Kai is getting a major identity reset too. It feels like everything is happening at once. That has people wondering if she's trying to juggle too many brands at the same time. Instead of fully building one thing, it almost feels like she's trying to keep everything alive at once by throwing rebrands at them. People are looking at it like, okay, what's really going on here? Because maybe if she focused all that energy on just one brand, that one brand could really explode again. We already know Kylie knows how to build something huge. Just look at Kylie Cosmetics. That brand had a massive era and completely dominated for a long time. But now, with all these side projects and constant rebrands, some people feel like the focus just isn't there anymore. It's like she's spreading herself too thin instead of giving one brand that full attention and making it her main thing again. And with millions of followers watching her every move, she absolutely has the audience. People want what she wears, what she uses, and what she promotes. But sometimes it feels like she's trying to do too much all at once instead of making one brand feel truly special. But I want to know what you think about all of this. Do you think Kai's rebrand makes sense, or does it feel messy? Do you think the prices are way too much? And do you think Kylie should be wearing her own brand way more? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to comment, like, and share it with someone who needs to see this drama too. I love hearing your takes, so don't hold back. See you in the next one.